My name's Griffin with Craig's Power Equipment, third generation owner, outdoor power equipment industry. Colorado Springs is definitely a unique market. We have a lot of mountains very close by. We have a lot of plains very close by. So every customer and demographic's a little bit different. It's a unique market and a lot of different equipment to maintain properties here in southern Colorado. So we've been a dealer for Orec since 2020. One of my dad, Craig's clients needed a snow bowl, and he found it online and reached out to him and said, hey, is this something you can get? And fast forward, 6 months later, we're a dealer, and here we are. And we're a full line dealer for any and all the Orec products, ranging from snow equipment to summer equipment, tillers, brush clearing, all that good stuff. So the Snow Rhino is going to be an ideal unit for commercial customers, but we do have large property owners that are end users or on the consumer side that do enjoy the benefits of it. It is a 34-inch wide blade up to 42 inches wide with the extensions. So if you have a large property, it really shines on sidewalks and driveways. Zero turn option is phenomenal. So a lot of folks have been used to using snow plows on the front of ATVs or UTVs. If you get in a tight area, you're doing a 5, 6, 7-point turn in order to get out of it. Zero turn gives you the opportunity to do 180-degree turns to make passes left and right, back and forth, until you clear your property. While it may not be as fast as an ATV in a straight line, it's going to be a lot faster in the corners, and you'd be surprised how quick that time is made up. We do have customers that have been running competitors' equipment for the last 10+ years. A lot of them are starting to jump ship to go over to the Orec lineup, especially in the Snow Rhino, due to its zero-turn capabilities, able to jump curbs, and having tracks. So the Snowball really shines for sidewalks, residential walk-behind, all the way to commercial walk-behind units. Benefits of that over snowblower would be if it's super windy. A lot of times you blow your snow and it blows right back to where you just were. So snowball will clear the path, put it to the side, not risk having to double back, triple back over the same line that you've already gone over.
Something I see customers having to make the sacrifice of is they want a 48-inch mower, but they have a 3-foot gate to get into their backyard, so they can't buy that mower. They have to end up buying a 32-inch mower. The Winged Badger that Orec carries, that's a 42-inch stand-on mower, but whenever you have to get through those tight gates, it goes up to 34 inches and those wings fold up. I think that's something that the Winged Badger really capitalized on, is making it more user-friendly for people that can mow that front yard and then get through that gate and get into their backyard and mow. So Orec has been a staple in brush mowing for over 80 years. A product that I absolutely love by them is the Brush Rover. It comes in a 4-wheel drive or a 2-wheel drive option. This is great for slope mowing, 2-inch saplings, whatever you have. If your property's gotten out of hand, this is your guy. They do have a locking differential on both the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. So if you need that extra traction to get up that hill, over something, whatever the case may be, that's going to be your machine. So Orec carries a Cyclone flail mower. It's a walk-behind product, both in the wheeled and track versions. You will see some upsides to the track versions, a little bit more surface area to those tracks, and whenever you're in that kind of wet, marshy kind of environment, that's going to be your go-to. So the Cyclone does have 38 full flail blades on both the wheeled and track version. So as I mentioned earlier, you do have the Rover on the Orec side, but whenever you need something smaller to walk behind, whether it's a big field or a tighter space, that's going to be the perfect product to really mulch up that debris and everything else in between that you have out in that field for you. Orec's come out with the Typhoon flail mower now. It is basically the Cyclone and the Snow Rhino combined, but bigger and better. With a few improvements, you're going to have a bigger front base as well as bigger flails. And then it's also a ride-on version, tracked. So if you are a fan of the Snow Rhino, this is going to drive in a much similar. You are going to get a better operator's position in terms of your view, but you're also going to move at a much faster and more efficient speed as well to get your job done.
So Garden Quake is a rear tine tiller that Orec offers, and we've sold a handful of them. I'd say 75% go to commercial customers. I think I've sold 2 or 3 to residential folks as well. You know, large rear tine tillers aren't really a residential product unless they're a hobby farmer or something of that sort, so we definitely have a lot more experience selling them to commercial guys, but no news is good news. I haven't filed a warranty on one. I haven't had one come back or a customer try to return, so definitely happy with the product and happy with its performance to our clients. So the Orec Trailblazer is a cart that has a 650-pound payload capacity to move any and all material you want to throw in it. It is compact and narrow, so you can get in and out of backyards and tight areas. It can go upstairs, it can go up steep inclines. It has both residential and commercial applications, just like a lot of the Orec lineup. You know, we've sold one to a gentleman just west of town in the mountains who utilizes it for firewood. He sits on 3 acres, he goes up his stairs with it, aggressive inclines, and very happy with the product, and you know, has a lot of pull-in power for how small and compact that machine is. For the last 5 years, Orec has been a phenomenal partner, and our relationship is only continuing to grow more and more. Communication is on point, whether that's ETAs of whole goods, parts, accessories, all that good stuff. So, you know, we're really happy and proud to represent their brand and look forward to this relationship building and building for years to come.
Not only have they added a unique flair to our inventory, but they've also added great relationships in this industry. They are always a call away. They are always ready to answer a question, and they're always ready to show up at our doorstep if we need anything. And I think that's something that I will always carry with me when pushing the Orec brand.